The next thing I'm going to look at is a castor oil compress. And a castor oil compress can be applied to different parts of the body for different reasons. Castor oil is an oil that penetrates deeper than any other oil, and wherever castor oil penetrates, it breaks up lumps, bumps, congestions, adhesions.
Castor oil is mostly famous for its hair and skin benefits, but it also has some incredible therapeutic uses that many of us don't know about. While our elders often praised castor oil for its goodness, most of us only think of it for hair and skin. Beyond that, it's also known for its antibacterial properties and a variety of medicinal and therapeutic perks. But Barbara O'Neill shares how else castor oil can be helpful. Barbara O'Neill is a health educator and advocate who believes in the body's natural ability to heal itself. She focuses on teaching individuals how to unlock their own healing potential through a healthy lifestyle, which includes a proper diet, exercise, fresh air, sunshine, water, and stress management. Her mission is to empower people to take control of their health by understanding the power of their immune system and utilizing natural treatments to support their well-being. Barbara is dedicated to helping others lead a balanced, health-conscious life.
The next thing I want to look at is castor oil, and I've got some good news. I'm not going to advise you drink it. But castor oil penetrates very deep, and it penetrates deeper than any other oil. So it can be used externally. And what it does, wherever castor oil penetrates, it breaks up lumps, bumps, congestions, adhesions. It can even break up a bone spur. It can break up tumours. I have known women have told me this, that's broken up lumps in the breast, and those lumps may be cysts or even breast cancer.
Here in this video, Barbara O'Neill discusses the benefits of castor oil, stating that it should not be consumed but applied externally. She stressed its unique ability to penetrate deeply into the body, more so than other oils. Castor oil can help break up lumps, bumps, congestion, or adhesions, and has even been known to break up bone spurs and tumors. According to O'Neill, some women have reported that castor oil helped dissolve lumps in their breasts, which may have been cysts or even breast cancer. Barbara O'Neill shared a story about a woman who contacted her seeking help for a 3-centimeter lump in her breast. Barbara advised her to use hormone balancing cream and apply castor oil to the panty liner, placing it in her bra over the lump. After a month, the woman had a surgery to remove the lump and then attended Barbara's health retreat for detox. Remarkably, the doctor found that the lump, originally 3 centimeters, had shrunk to 2 centimeters after using the castor oil treatment for just 1 month.
I had a doctor do our program, and she'd rung me up and she said to me, "Barbara, can you help me? I've got a lump in my breast. It's 3 centimeters. I said, "It's important that you go on the hormone balancing cream, buy some of those little panty liners, put castor oil on it and just slip it into your bra over the lump." A month later, she had the operation to take it out. Then she came to our health retreat for a week to just detox. She said, "An amazing thing happened, Barbara. That lump was 3 centimeters. I put the castor oil on for 1 month. I had the op, and the doctor said, 'You know, this is really strange. That lump was 3 centimeters. Now it's only 2. One of the guests said, "Well, why did you have the op? Why didn't you just do castor oil?" She said, "Well, I didn't know till after."
Barbara O'Neill shared another story of a woman who completely overcame her breast cancer by consistently using castor oil compresses.
The op. One lady told me that she totally conquered her breast cancer by just using the castor oil compresses. Remember, castor oil penetrates deeper than any other oil.
So she emphasized how castor oil penetrates deeper than any other oil with its powerful ability to support healing in cases like this. But how does it penetrate deeper than any other oil? Castor oil stands out for its ability to deeply penetrate the skin thanks to its high concentration of ricinoleic acid, which makes up about 90% of its fatty acid content. This unique composition helps it absorb better than many other oils. It also acts as a humectant, pulling moisture into the skin while offering anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial benefits, making it great for treating skin conditions like acne. Techniques like using warm compresses can further enhance its effectiveness by improving absorption into deeper skin layers. Overall, castor oil's deep penetration and therapeutic properties make it a powerful natural remedy for various skin issues, but Barbara goes further to describe its use cases and how to use it properly.
To use castor oil, you make a little pack. Now this is not really a poultice, it's more a compress. So you'll notice I've got an old tea towel here, so you can use an old towel or something like that, and I'm going to put the castor oil on. Castor oil is very thick and it takes a little while to soak in. So all I do is do about a middle third of the whole area. So I don't really want to hold it up because it's going to run. So can you see how much I've put on? But by the end of the meeting, that will have all soaked in. So I say to people, when you're using castor oil, pour it in and don't touch it for about half an hour, and that will soak.
Here's how Barbara demonstrates using castor oil properly. First, she uses an old tea towel to create a compress, not a poultice, by applying a generous amount of castor oil to a section of the towel. Since castor oil is quite thick and takes time to soak in, she suggests applying it to about a third of the area and letting it sit without moving it for about half an hour. This allows the oil to absorb fully. By the end of the session, most of the oil will have been absorbed into the towel. So, after describing how to use it properly, she goes on to describe the various use cases.
Now that's a really good area to put on the abdomen. Now if castor oil is applied to the abdomen, it will heal any problems in the abdomen. So what have we got in abdomen? For a woman, there's the uterus. So that will penetrate and break up fibroids in the uterus. That will penetrate and break up cysts on the ovaries.
Applying castor oil to the abdomen can be really beneficial. For women, it can help with issues like fibroids in the uterus or cysts in the ovaries. The oil penetrates deeply, potentially breaking up these problems and aiding in healing. To get rid of moles and cysts, other people have also suggested applying castor oil mixed with a pinch of baking soda to the affected area. This combination is believed to help with these issues. Castor oil is also thought to address cysts and corns by breaking them down. Additionally, it's said that castor oil can help dissolve ovarian cysts since its fatty acids are easily absorbed by the skin. Besides this, it's also good for constipation.
And soften the colon if the person has constipation. That will penetrate into the colon and heal the colon if the person has bad diarrhea. Remember Psalm 104 verse 14? God gave herbs for the service of man. So whether it's diarrhea, irritable bowel, or whether it's constipation, the castor oil will go in and it will penetrate very, very deep, and it causes a cleansing and a healing in that area. It's a remarkable herb.
Barbara O'Neill explained that castor oil has the ability to penetrate deeply and soften tissues like constipation and other digestive problems. She mentioned that if someone has constipation, castor oil can penetrate into the colon to help heal it. On the other hand, if someone suffers from diarrhea or irritable bowel syndrome, castor oil's deep penetration can also provide cleansing and healing. For constipation, castor oil can be effective as a laxative. When taken orally, the ricinoleic acid in castor oil is released in the intestines and acts as a laxative. The oil's heat helps kickstart digestion and promotes regular bowel movements, aiding in system cleansing.
So you can use it to break up gallstones. So you would put it, say, on the liver area under the right rib. You may put it at the back to break up kidney stones. I've known people that have had bone spurs, say on the knee, and they'll apply the castor oil compress.
Barbara O'Neill also talked about its ability to address several health issues. She explained that castor oil can be applied to the liver area to break up gallstones or to the back to address kidney stones. She shared a specific case of a woman who used castor oil compresses for bone spurs on her knees and tumors in her abdomen. After participating in Barbara's program and using castor oil compresses, the woman saw significant improvements. Her tumors disappeared and her bone spurs reduced by half within 6 weeks. Additionally, after forgetting to use the compresses, she noticed that the bone spurs were completely gone a month later. Barbara noted that this woman also improved her diet, moving away from a high-acid diet, which contributed to her healing.
We had a lady do our program. She had bone spurs on both knees. And she also had tumours in her abdomen. After doing our program, it's 2 years now, and both 2 tumours have totally gone. Her oncologist can't believe it. So she had a total lifestyle change. And she was doing also the castor oil compresses on the knees for her bone spurs on her knees. She said after, I think it was 6 weeks, they'd gone down by half. She said she forgot to do it, and she noticed a month later they were gone. Now, last night we looked at the acid-alkaline balance, and it's a high-acid diet which causes these deposits of calcium on the bones. So she also changed her diet so that she was not having a high-acid diet anymore.
Castor oil is well regarded for easing joint pain, including arthritis. Its anti-inflammatory properties make it great for massage, helping relieve joint pain, nerve inflammation, and sore muscles. You can massage the affected area with castor oil and then use a hot water bag for added relief. For arthritis, doing this twice a week can improve results. Historically, castor oil has been used to treat arthritis pain and inflammation. Its natural anti-inflammatory qualities make it an effective oil massage for aching muscles and joints. Regularly massaging the sore area with castor oil and applying a hot water pack can help reduce pain over time. Another secret Barbara O'Neill shared about castor oil is that it can help with brain tumors.
Castor oil, I've also seen it help people with brain tumours. And what they do is they put it on the area. Remember, it'll penetrate very, very deep, break up lumps, bumps, congestions, adhesions. So if you've got a sore knee and you think, well, do I use the castor oil, do I use the ginger, or I do use the potato? Well, do one night, one another night, one another night, and just see what the body says. And your body might like them all. And that's perfectly fine because they're doing slightly different things. So it's very powerful. It'll break up a bone spur, but it will not break up your bone.
Here, Barbara O'Neill also discussed the use of castor oil in addressing brain tumors. She emphasized that castor oil, due to its deep penetrating properties, can help break up lumps, bumps, congestions, and adhesions. For issues like a sore knee, she suggested trying castor oil, ginger, and potato compresses on different nights to see which one the body responds to best. Each of these treatments offers slightly different benefits, so using them interchangeably is acceptable. While castor oil is effective in breaking up bone spurs, it does not affect the bone itself.
Work with the needs of your body. So the castor oil can be a very important part of a program on something like, well, anything that I have just suggested. Now that's already soaking in quite well. Can you see that? Now because it's a compress, this can be reused again and again and again. So a person might use it a dozen times. Now if someone's using it for, let's say, a fibroid on the uterus, in the uterus, they might wear it overnight. Or some people say, well, I don't like wearing it overnight. So I say, well, just wear it for at least 5 hours a day, for at least 5 days a week. Little by little by little, it'll penetrate and start breaking up any unnatural growths in the area.
Barbara O'Neill talked about how herbs, including castor oil, serve the body's needs and can be crucial in various health programs. Castor oil is particularly noted for its versatility and effectiveness in treatment plans. She mentioned that castor oil compresses can be reused multiple times, often up to a dozen uses. For conditions like fibroids in the uterus, she suggested wearing the compress overnight, or if that's not feasible, for at least 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Over time, the castor oil will penetrate and help break up unnatural growths. She also shared a story.
One lady said that it felt so comfortable on her lump in her breast, she just wore it 24/7. And that's where you can devote a sports bra to this. Now, every time, let's say someone wears it overnight and they're going to wear it the next night, they might put another little teaspoon in. You'll get to know when it starts to dry a bit. And one person said, well, can't I just rub the castor oil into the area? You'll just get a light layer then. And any clothes you put on it are going to get castor oil on them, and that is no fun to get out of your clothes. But with this compress, it's a vehicle. It's a vehicle to hold the oil. And the thicker the compress, the more oil it can hold, and the more oil is available to go in.
So here, with her stories, Barbara O'Neill recommends adding small amounts of castor oil each night to keep the compress effective, as it may dry out over time. She cautioned against simply rubbing castor oil directly onto the skin, as this only provides a thin layer and can stain clothes. Instead, using a compress effectively holds and delivers more oil, enhancing its therapeutic benefits. Castor oil's benefits extend beyond serious health issues. It has also practical uses for everyday problems. For example, it can be used to treat eye conditions like cataracts and glaucoma.
In Australia is if you get something in your eye, put a drop of castor oil in your eye. And that'll roll around and even take it out. And another recipe, I have not used this, but I have had people testify for glaucoma and cataracts, put 1 drop in each eye before you go to bed at night. That's the only time you do it, because you'll go a bit blurry. But because you're going to sleep, it doesn't matter. One lady said, I'm about to have an op, what'll I do? I said, well, put the drop in each eye and see what happens. And if it's too advanced to basically have a turnaround, maybe you'll have an op. But personally, I think it's worth the try, because you just might be able to prevent an op. Eye surgery's come a long way, and it's not a difficult operation, but it's nice if it can be prevented. So the castor oil can be used in a variety of...
Some clinical evidence suggests that the ricinoleic acid in castor oil might help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the eyes. This could potentially aid in preventing and treating conditions like cataracts and glaucoma. Castor oil has various uses and could be beneficial in these areas. Additionally, Dr. O'Neill discusses using castor oil for skin health, highlighting its ability to reduce scar tissue and promote healing. For those into naturopathy, castor oil is thought to boost the immune system by increasing white blood cells, which helps fight infections. It's shown to raise T11 cells, which is a type of white blood cell, and lymphocytes in the blood shortly after application. This triggers the body to produce more antibodies and combat viruses, fungi, bacteria, and even cancer cells. Castor oil also enhances blood flow, supports thymus gland health, and improves lymphatic drainage. Research suggests that using castor oil packs can significantly increase lymphocyte production compared to placebo packs. Lymphocytes are key to fighting off invaders like bacteria and toxins. Since the lymphatic system affects both the digestive and circulatory systems, castor oil can help with detoxing, heart health, and digestive issues. In the small intestine, castor oil is broken down by pancreatic enzymes, releasing glycerol and ricinoleic acid, along with other beneficial compounds. Castor oil can enhance blood circulation, which is vital for overall health. Proper circulation ensures that oxygen and nutrients are delivered to your cells, supporting overall well-being. By improving blood flow and supporting the lymphatic system, castor oil helps prevent chronic illness and keeps your body functioning optimally. For pregnant women, castor oil is sometimes used to induce labor. It works by stimulating uterine contractions due to the ricinoleic acid activating receptors in the uterus. While this can help with delivery, it's not always recommended because it may cause nausea. When it comes to hair care, castor oil is highly effective. Applying it twice a week can make your hair grow faster, stronger and thicker, while also improving shine and reducing dandruff. The omega-6 fatty acids in castor oil boost circulation to the hair roots, promoting healthier and more vibrant hair. Castor oil's antifungal and antibacterial properties may make it effective for treating dandruff and scalp infections. To create a hair mask, mix 1 tablespoon of castor oil with 1 tablespoon of olive oil and add the juice of half a lemon. Apply the mixture to your hair roots and leave it on for about 30 minutes before rinsing out with shampoo. For controlling hair fall, blend castor oil and olive oil in a 4:6 ratio and use the mixture twice a week. You should start noticing improvements within 2 months. If you're dealing with dry, irritated, sunburnt, or acne-prone skin, castor oil can help. The ricin-loic acid in castor oil works as a natural remedy for acne by penetrating deep into the skin and combating bacteria that cause breakouts. It also hydrates and soothes irritated skin, addressing deeper issues like imbalances in gut bacteria and hormonal fluctuations. That's all for today. Let me know if you've ever used castor oil for any specific health or beauty purposes in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insightful content. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest releases. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.